Kuma Klan, Kuma Klan. Just checking in with you guys. I'm gonna bring you an update. Answer questions, kill the FUD. Yes, yes, we are FUD killers today, dude. We're gonna kill all of the FUD. Okay, so we're just gonna go into some things right quick. We're gonna jump around. First we're gonna address one situation, one issue that I've noticed a lot of people been having, including myself, which is the current status of function for the Kuma Inu official websites. I've been hearing the site is down. Or I've been hearing it's down and stuff, and people are having problems with the site. I believe I checked it out earlier, honestly, and I'm not for sure if this thing is still down or not. I'm pretty sure that I got a weird message here. Yeah, the site is still currently down. Are they doing construction on the site? Who knows? Time will tell, okay? I'm pretty sure this is taken care of. I've read the messages attackers might be trying to steal your information from kumatoken.com and, whatever. Uses encryption to protect your information, or Microsoft Edge tried to connect to kumatoken.com. This time the website sent back unusual and incorrect credentials. This may happen when an attacker is trying to pretend to be kumatoken.com or a Wi-Fi sign screen has interrupted the connection. This page will probably work later. Okay, I believe that currently the site is down, honestly. It's actually down. So, we're gonna deal with that. Patience. And I believe everything will be fine with that. But as far as, price action, you have Shiba, it's right now it's currently 13.5% down from its all-time high. I actually like it because that's 2 days ago from its all-time high, still holding stability. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yes, if it holds this point, any new information can keep this run going. So, looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. And once again, guys, as far as the site, Kuma being down, I wouldn't, quick to jump on the FUD train with that one, okay? So that's down temporarily. We are gaining followers on Twitter. This is the official, once again, guys, this is the official Kuma Inu page here. I've researched that, expeditiously. And, use a lot of attention to detail when dealing with this. With these types of coins and this type of market, usually when a coin launches and it says Kuma Inu official or such and such official, you can always, it's always good to cross-reference to be for sure. But this is the official page. There is no other names. There is no other coins with the Kuma Inu official. And usually Twitter will take that down, being that this is a crypto. So if there is any false pages that hasn't got detected yet, then, hey, they didn't catch up to it yet. But from my due diligence and research, I have not seen any other page. Okay, this is the official Kuma Inu page for Twitter. If you are not following, please do follow. Support our community. We are fully decentralized, and let's grow. Okay, once again, I'm not a financial advisor. No, don't offer financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research before entering anywhere in the crypto space. Okay. So, guys, we're going to get into Kuma Inu today, okay? Kuma Inu. We've had a little pump up. Call it a little pump up. Nice run up. Trying to capture our all-time high again, For the 24, as you see, we have, have taken back a little bit here. And once again, I look at these cryptos. Every time there's a run up, there's a pullback. And if you're here for the first time, once again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment Kuma Klan Diamond Hands. Okay, now with these run ups, guys, this is what happens, all right? You're going to have these run ups. You're going to have these pullbacks. You're going to have these run ups. You're going to have these. This is usually how these cryptos grow. Run up, come back a little bit, run up, So that's usually what goes on with that. Even when you have your massive run ups, I've always watched. Okay, will we ever hit? When I seen this run up, for example, which basically, depending on what part of the wave you hopped in on, we can say 8, you can say 9, some will say 10, some, So I'm just use a broad range from, around the. Let's just go with the 11 to the 14, okay? You definitely, if you was here for my first video, should have entered around there. Okay, we had this run up, we had a pull back, but we never seen the first run here. So we have this sell off after that. It drops down, you know. When it's dropping, you have people that have missed this run up. That's probably like, oh my God, I hope it hit 12. I've been that person. I've been that guy who hopped off the way, lost the control of the balls and, want to get back in the game. We're hoping it's going to hit, realistically speaking, his first run, which was around, let's say, 13. But honestly, some got in at 8, 9, 12, whatever. So let's say from 8 to 13, right? That's a good range of a massive buying to me. Well, a massive buying will occur because that's initially where, the supreme run started at. So what happens with that is this, guys. People will buy back in before it ever reaches that. So you never really see that. It's just, it's crypto. It's crypto life. So we had another run up after that. So we do this, we come back down, we hit our lowest points. I say 20 is, to me, was the greatest resistance we would have had. That was like a telltale, said I'll bat an eye, it hit it, and it batted its butt right back above that. Okay. Once it did that, I've already seen that we were in consolidation ranges of 20 to 30 here because we were just floating in the middle, just, ping-ponging back and forth here. We currently had another big shoot up here. Okay. Which is a great another rise. Now do I see us coming back down? I'm actually really looking for this next 24-hour, price action, see what the price is going to do. Because I'm looking for us to catch a great consolidation. Great consolidation around, within this 30 to 40 range as far as, if we do, fluctuate for a day or two. I'm looking for us to do this. But the one thing I like about the Kuma chart, I had somebody, ask me, what do you look at Kuma's price action and, its chart growth and development in comparison to Shiba? Because, a lot of people, and I've noticed that a lot of people are, I don't say they assume, but are, just doing their own due diligence and research. And some people assume that we are moving in the same pattern. This is one thing that I would say, I've never looked into it with enough time to say that. I mean, we're a brand new crypto, so what would we be checking 6 months ago from now? Because we have to check our, we couldn't look too far back to try to understand that, So that's why I look at that. But one thing I can tell you guys is after Shiba had its initial, at one point this was the biggest spike on the screen. This would have been sitting up very big. But before it's broken past its first all-time high, when it had its first run-up again to hit its all-time high, it stopped. It went right under its all-time high. It never hit its all-time high. It just went under it. Okay, went under it. And started its consolidation, its little range of, it then shot up again, So this is after you shoot up, massive sell-off, shoot up to try to attempt to reclaim all-time high. Does not do it immediately. It comes back, gets its energy, and like the little engine that could, it just kept pushing forward, Now, as far as Kuma, our current action, price action, honest if you ask me, and then I wondered, when did this occur? Wait there, why not bat an eye at that? Tuesday the 5th of October. Yeah, so, they got their first little, that's pretty crazy. Oh, wow. That's at the beginning of the rise, actually. Let's see the first, but the 5th is around. You see similar, as far as our run-up times, it kind of actually occurred, as far as their, their, as you can see, for your own self, their start of their beginning or their big run started on the 5th, 4th. Some people say, some people start here. Once you just see that elevation occurring, as far as looking at it from an overall perspective and all. The 5th of October put us here at the beginning of our rise also. Okay. So if we were mimicking Shiba, just to, I always keep an open mind with things. I'm not a guy that's just gonna, especially in crypto. You hear the best crypto analysis. Oh, this is going to do this, X, Y, Z. And it doesn't do this and it doesn't X, Y, Z. Kuma. So I've looked for the best. I believe many people have listened. It's just these analysis of these people never give us 100%. And if it did, there'll be a top Google right now that everybody's just gonna follow to get rich. Like, frick it, guys. I mean, if you know it, I'm not trying to figure it out. I got kids to feed. So, what did you say? Do this. I'm just gonna follow your, price analysis prediction. If you keep predicting, you're right. Oh my gosh, great. Save me the headache. So, with that being said, that's never really concrete. It's never fully solid. So, it's all speculation. It's all price analysis. That's from everybody. So that's what I look at it with that here. Okay. But in an open mind and keeping an open space about the subject. If Kuma Inu is manipulating the activity of Shiba Inu, whether at the same time or whether it's a little bit late, then we would notice that. And I would definitely pay it a little more. I would give that, actually, I would give that argument a little more, or just opinion, more of attention, especially if this thing just, runs off after this, say, it does this, it shoots down, got this period, you shoot up, you give us a little bit more of a consult, then you just keep going, then, I have to keep that in mind just for the future to get, to learn a little bit more about that thought. Because that thought would have some merit, because Shiba Inu did, stop, they paused, they held this little gain, and it just, kept its trucking and trucking and trucking and trucking. I would love to see us, do, shoot down, have a little bit more activity, and keep trucking and trucking and trucking and trucking. Why not? Yeah, a little bit of consolidation would be great there. I want to see the truck go on. Who wouldn't? We're all Kumas, huh? So, with that being said, guys, as far as the website, we're going to keep up with that, This is technology. This is computers. Things do crash. Things do happen. Maybe we're getting an update. Maybe we have a surprise coming. Father Tom answers all of these questions. Patience is always a great thing. But as far as price action, we're actually, currently holding it great in my eyes. So that's, it's a good start. It's a very, 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 very good start. We're at 23,248 holders. Okay. Yeah, so, and oh yeah, we have to do this, why? Gosh. Ooh. I'm just thinking it's people, some people are crazy. Some people don't like, I don't like speaking on many cryptos, and, once again, I'm not a financial advisor. No, they'll offer financial advice. Please do your due diligence and research before entering anywhere in the crypto space. Okay? I've made a statement about Bitcoin. I know people invest in the stocks. We all want to hear what we are thinking as affirmations and confirmations. I used to do it all the time. I go in these crypto spaces and say I'm having some, FUD, and then I, final stand on one of these shows, and then I just watch them, and they might say something, yeah, we're on the rise, and then it's like, what? And then I just run off with it. It made me feel good. And then one time I might hear something I don't like, and then I might, comment, oh no. So I understand that, okay? This is what I have to do with Bitcoin, okay? I made a statement that I see Bitcoin being definitely past 70,000 at the end of the year. Price prediction. Definitely being past that. Some people want to see it hit 100,000. I would love for everybody to just be happy when they go to sleep after, this is life. Everybody lives once. Why not? I want everybody to achieve the best of their plans, the best of their form, the best of their life, goals, aspirations, dreams. Get the best of everything you want in life, respectfully. But I love to, if I And of course, I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I offer financial advice. Let's give you thoughts, ideas, aspirations, things I received from the big Kuma. If I'm thinking in this mentality, in this space of price predictions and just, giving my thoughts on the own type of plays I'm into, I'm looking at it like this. Okay, well, this is, you know, little Kumas, Kuma College, certain things of that nature. So I'm looking at it as a well-minded individual, a second guesser of natures, because, to guess to be wrong is to not lose nothing, or to guess to be right is, I'm looking at like if you make a guess, right? You make an educated guess about something, and there is no energy going behind it. There is no energy to be lost here. If I freaking think Bitcoin is going to 100,000 here, and I'm 100%, oh my God, I mean, go life savings, dude, and then it's like that's not really realistic here. Okay. See, when I deal with numbers, which are factual, the language of the universe, bestowed by us, by the top builder Kuma. I look at this universal language of all of these galacticas, these planets, this language of math here. And then I'm looking at market cap Kumas. And then I have to say, 100,000. We're 62,000 currently. 167.46 Kumas. I'm looking at extreme buying pressure coming in this market. That's what we're saying. We're saying that Bitcoin is going to go on a parabolic buy run, meaning people are about to just start dumping serious money into this coin. Because to say 100,000, okay, give or take the round off, is to add basically almost 38,000 to Bitcoin. Okay? Yeah, out of the 62. So we're gonna add an extra, we're gonna add that on top of that, and because we're at 62,000, 38, 62, we got a buck. Okay, that's kind of, and I'm looking at the market cap, because every time this goes up, we're looking at the coin almost doubles, so the market cap almost, it's like we're talking another trillion. Of course, but it's not the whole trillion. Of course, Kumas. But let's just be realistic here. Okay. If this is 62, right, and we said 38, right, let's just say we said 31. We're talking about, let's just round that off to play with numbers. So you can cancel out I don't like fantasies. Reality feels better. We're talking about half of that. So if this was to lose half, that means it lost half of its market cap and half $1 trillion. So I'm looking at to gain that in reverse engineer would to be at almost a half $1 trillion, give or take, and that's a lot of buying pressure. I need big revelations for this. I foresee Bitcoin as the most powerful growing space, of course, with the most secure, safe, and comfortable investors into it. This is what I see. I'm looking at Bitcoin as this whole crypto, for example. The reason these altcoins, the shibas, the doges, because people actually have the ability to buy one coin. I know it sounds. You can look at it. You can, we can speculate on it. We can get lost on it. But I would love to deal with reality. This is a community-driven space, fully decentralized, full financial communications. So I'm looking at this reality. People love, and people are, they love their little pet peeves. So people love to own a coin. Some people, and I know you can say anybody can buy in Bitcoin or you may get a 1 point, but some people love that fact of, well, I own these many coins. And, it's the dreamers. What about the dreamers, Kuma? The dreamers. So that is what makes, and people feel like they lost out on Bitcoin. So that's it. People are looking at Bitcoin as a rich person's thing. You got to have money now to get into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has become something designer-like in a way. It's there. So that's what I always respect about Bitcoin. It is great. So if a person becomes a millionaire, Shiba ain't a millionaire, Kuma, when he locks in, or he or she locks in their profits, Of course, they're going to lean on the Bitcoin. Of course, they're going to jump to Ethereum. And, you don't want no part of the volatility anymore. You don't want to play the game of volatility. You want to see slow growth and development. So I foresee Bitcoin being over 70,000 by the end of the year. Some people might not like this price prediction. They want the. I know. If I wanted to just tell people what they want for views, then this will be a tell you what you want to hear type of channel. I would have just said it. I would have just said it. It would have been a meme channel, and frick it, I'm just telling you everything you want to hear. I would have just gave that a social experiment to see how many, desperate people would want to sign up for something like that. So I just love to deal with whatever my thoughts and my intuition. Just tell the truth. That is it. So I'm not leaning. I love Bitcoin. If I was to invest, I'm investing with that specific notion. Like I could see Bitcoin over 70K by the end of the year. That is it. If it has a great, great run, 80,000. On or about 80,000. And to me, those are amazing gains. But some people enter Bitcoin and they want to see the moon. They want to see it hit the moon. We have to look at prices. We have to be okay. Where is the greed index going to stop at? Sunday, the 26th of July, 2020. Look at the price. Look at these prices. So this thing has grown astronomically. You had your pullback, major support level. Major support. Went back up. 40 bounced off. So we had this. So and then it just recently, broke its all-time high. So I don't really, so I see Bitcoin testing its all-time high, crushing its all-time high, getting into and finding consolidation. See, this is what people invest into Bitcoin for. Security. Sadly, us Kumas, we love our little volatility. You shoot up, you come, we're investing in something new. So I'm not going to say Kuma because we're new, proud. This is expected. But people with these specs right here, they got opportunity to grow and develop, realistically speaking, okay? That's the thing with Bitcoin because we're looking for a large amount of traffic to skyrocket and stretch this market cap by $500 billion, Kumas. So we have to look at these things and say, dang, are we going to be realistic and say, okay, is that not? So my thing is this. If I want to put, let's say, $200 in a Bitcoin and see it double, that means Bitcoin needs to be $124,000 on or about. Okay, people. So as an investor that's looking for, that people that's looking for growth and develop, that's a lot, Kumas. So we need new people to enter this space because when I look at a thing like Bitcoin, I see this. We see this run up, we see this shoot down, we see the run back up, the reclaiming all time. So I'm looking at this as a thing like this, right? There are people that were here. These are the diamond hands. This is causing stability. This is going to cause that to hold certain price markets, certain price targets. Certain prices will be held that we will never see again due to this diamond hand effect. People did stay down. People still got their Bitcoin. Great. I was working at a liquor store when Bitcoin last year before June, when I seen a guy walking, he's, oh my God, I got my Bitcoin, and it was around that he owned a Bitcoin. I don't know if the guy sold, but what I'm saying is people are going to hold because of that. If he still has, I know he's not going to get rid of it. That's common sense. You're still up. You're up even if you're down. You have nothing to lose now. You're too far ahead of the game. Great. So that's what I'm saying, people, okay? We need further adoption. When we're talking about pushing a $500 billion, we need a $500 billion in activity to even consider at least at least 40% of that, of this whole, to even consider 35%, whatever, to even consider the push towards these expectations that people are selling to the Kumas, selling to the community. So that's what I'm saying. And I love Bitcoin. Now, guess what? We have 2 months to go. Let Father times it. Father's going to tell us. That's it. That's gonna end. That ends the whole conversation. That Father will tell us what's going on here. In 2 months. We're not. It's October. Happy Halloween to some Kumas. Take your little Kumas to enjoy themselves. It may not be what we want, but it's a part of their childhood growing, childhood development. Don't let them be the oddball. So enjoy yourself. But when I say that is because we got the 31st, we have the 1st, that's November 1st. We have 60 days. We have 60 days. We're in the fourth quarter, in the last final strokes of the fourth quarter for the ball season. So, it's possible. So I'm looking, we're looking for some extreme growth here. It's going to be some crazy, it's going to be some, some serious buying pressure. We have, we're talking 90 days, actually 30 days, 60 days, and 62 days, whatever, give or take. And, $500 billion in activity. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on from that. It's a little, outlandish here, honestly. But hey, teach his own. I'm just being honest. Because if I was to put $200 in and it's paid to me, I'm gonna be 100,000. I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna almost double my money then. So I should be coming back 300 and something bucks or something. So I need to, that's a lot. I'm just saying I personally wouldn't put that with that expectation on it. But as far as blowing past 100,000 by the end of, and I'm not even gonna say by the end of, during the year of 2022, very realistic. Very realistic. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Just that's very extremely realistic. We have 60 days to go in this quarter. Okay, did that settle? So out of the 12 months, we're on the 10th, and we're about to hit November 1st soon. We have December and we have New Year's. And people want 100,000. And these are the best crypto, these are top crypto genius. Yeah. You see what I'm dealing with? Unless we're dealing with some type of hidden manipulation by guys. I could have sworn this community was fully decentralized, and most of these things are fully decentralized. Yes, you got your big, your big players and your big whales that come through, but it's the people's option to buy. So I'm looking at the economy, for example. I'm looking at mass inflation for you. So I'm looking at what people that enter this space, that if they got $200, put their $200. So we're looking at, these things add up. So we're looking at the people, not all of these 720, whatever the whole top holders of, if we could get into that, people want to hear about that, great. I'm not going to be sidetracked from the Kuma though, but so we don't have to, I don't want people to get offended by this. Some people might have been upset about that statement, which they were, because they had to voice their opinion, which I did greatly appreciate, because there ain't no conversation without friction, and friction is often debate, so nothing wrong with that. And I'm definitely never always right, like, come on guys, freaking human being and stuff, so but Father Time will tell, and I am standing on my prediction. Let's put the money up. Put it to a wager. That's just how, when I make prediction and I feel a little, strong behind that, I'm like, that's how yeah, that's how we settle that there. If this was real life. So it's pretty cool. There goes this ether scan. Bitcoin peg, though. We do not want Bitcoin. Wrapped BTC. Okay. Well, honestly, with this websites and these internet relate, I've been seeing just some odd things, especially with this ether scan. Everybody kept saying, referring me to use ether scan. It's so reliable. I'm like, wow. Now, from my current experiences, with the two Kumas on ether scan, it's like, come on, it's not. Need to update or do whatever they need to do to fix this. 53, that is not the number of holders of Bitcoin. That is ridiculous. Actually, I think we did this earlier. I feel like I'm just went through deja vu with that. Oh, wow. I'm going to figure that out, guys. But just realistically speaking, is this, okay? The Bitcoin, we're looking at the amount of people that want to answer. Say if this was the holders, for example. We expect all of these holders to add more money to their, to what's going on. That'll help definitely shoot Bitcoin up. And, new some new, it don't even need new listings. Bitcoin is everywhere. Maybe some new adoptions and things of that nature. Realistically speaking, all right. Realistically speaking, the thing that will break the hump is influence from the elites, of course. Oh, Tesla, I'm going to accept Bitcoin now. Those are the things. If you want to add that into the debate, then this is the things I would change my wager then. If I know he's going to do that, then it's different. Okay, Elon Musk, he's about to accept Bitcoin for Tesla again. Oh, wow. Okay. So then we're going to have an influx of insane, pressure, buying pressure, because that would move, so you need some major adoption with a company or things of that nature. But I overall see Bitcoin breaking this 100K mark next year during that period, and I'm gonna settle with that. You don't have to agree with that. Then life goes on. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. No, don't offer financial advice. I'm just give you thoughts, ideas, aspirations. Just keep you up to date on the type of plays I'm into. So with the Shiba Inu, it's holding close to, SHIB is this, I don't know, it's a beautiful project, man. Like I said, I was on the SHIB train. I lost the rocket, tried to jump on it, flew off on me, left me on the dirt, whatever. So with that being said, I've noticed when SHIB takes its bull runs after this first little, and this is, guys, when this first dropped, this is Vitalik Buterin thing. It's like, it was just so righteous and so positive. So SHIB it's such a humanitarian coin in a way. Kumas. I'm gonna be honest, Kumas. It got a lot of humanitarian energy with it. So people will like that. This whole, with the COVID and just, it's like so humanitarian, is it? So humanitarian-ish like type of stuff, So whatever. That's cool. So I like SHIB, and I'm gonna keep the eye on this for the next, I believe, 24 hours will be crucial. Next 24 to, at the most 42 hours, possibly. Need a day and a few hours just to see what are the buyer's sentiment with this. But if that holds, we're looking at this as a pure step and let it hold, consolidate. That's like the best for us. Like, who wouldn't, Ain't nothing like seeing your portfolio hold, then you consolidate. This stops paper hands once you get your top and you get a long, couple of days of consolidation. People get comfortable with each passing day. Like, whoo, it didn't drop. Oh my gosh, because after run up, everybody keeps checking their phone, their computer, because you're always in your mind, is this going to pull back? Because you can be at your kitchen table, you look at your portfolio, you're like, oh my gosh, you're happy, you're excited. But then you always think, is it going to pull back? Is it going to pull back? Is it going to pull back? It's going to, so with this Shiba Inu thing, right, it had hit its all-time high 2 days ago, and it's still. So as this days increase, we're talking about stability increasing, great stability increasing, confidence increasing. So all of this is going with the time. So without any major sell-off, this thing is consolidation. Oh my gosh, we're looking. This thing is definitely going to. If it breaks this consolidation, has any more further action, it already has outpaced Dogecoin. I've noticed that last game. I'm like, wow. So it's gonna leave Dogecoin in the dust. It already outpaced Dogecoin. Honestly, it's like Dogecoin was a great project. Without any influence, this project would have been in a whole nother level. Honestly, but it is what it is. Lesson learned for those who partake in the tweet game. Tweet, 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 tweet. Hope it's a happy Christmas though. Put some money up for the little Kumas. Be nice. Okay, yeah, with the Shiba Inu, I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. Down 14.4% here. We're doing great as far as that. So this current rise, we had a little sell-off as you can see, but we are, we're holding up. So that is great. I would like to see that continue on throughout the night. And I definitely, if we mimic Shiba Inu in any way, we will continue this rise. Realistically speaking. Yeah, I can see us continuing to push forward. Yeah, I can see us continuing to push forward. We're gonna definitely have a breakout very soon if we can hold our position. We have to hold, man, the deck, man, the ship, Kumas. Okay, so that's all for the day, guys. As you can see, holders, we're gonna watch that number continue to grow. Hopefully that continues to expand and, be good. As far as the website, please be patient about that. Kumas will be back online. The Kumas are working behind the scene. No, they're just keeping everybody up to date. They're working. I actually, honestly, guys, I'm expecting a big announcement from the Kuma Klan. Official Diamond Hand Architects. a very big announcement. Okay, guys, very big announcement. I'm looking for, it's the silence. It's always a quiet before the storm, if you ask me. It's just a quiet before the storm. Location, Doge Village. So it's always a quiet before the storm. So that's all. We haven't had a tweet, and this is what most people hear about this project. They start researching like, well, I haven't tweeted in a while. I've heard that also. It's been quiet, and usually, you have actions and you have words. They could have been talking around, tweeting with nothing being done. I'm looking at the actions. Let actions speak louder than the words. So maybe they will bring us a tweet with, new listings, new updates. That's about it. So I'm looking at that, and we have some great people on this project. Okay, I can go into their backgrounds, go into, and I was kind of thinking that, but I don't, I wonder if people will feel weird about that. I felt a little weird about that. I like people have their privacy. I guess everybody should know it's public information, but we have great guys that left other projects that have joined these projects that are, experts, blockchain experts, professionals, went to college, well educated, well like-minded individuals, and they got prestigious reputations to, uphold and stuff of that nature. So, I see Kuma going in a great direction overall. If you have just entered the space, and if you have just watched this channel for the first time, please hit your like button, subscribe button, notification bells, and comment Kuma Klan Diamond Hands. All right? So, with that being said, Shiba Inu is doing great. It has the eyes of all of the market. It broke the internet. Great for Shiba. Great things. Many great things to come. So, with the Kumas, we're also doing great. We're down 14.4%, guys. We're up 65.3% over the week. Okay? So I try to always, don't always get caught up. People look at their phones, they get caught in the red. No, we gotta. This is why we skip through the time, father time. So we're actually up 65.3%, 47.9% on the 14-day mark, and those who came in at 30 days, of course, you are through the moon. So everybody's balanced right here, and if you just entered the space, please do your own due diligence and research before coming into space. And yeah, guys, we're going to talk about this a little bit, get some more updates and stuff. I'm going to keep you updated when this website is back online here, okay? And we're going to just wait for our Kuma updates. So please enjoy your weekend, guys. We're going to touch bases in the morning time.